What about Dixie Martin? Did you check under that? Fine. Case all of Manhattan if you have to, and let me know.
The information you requested.
Is that everything?
All we can find on Di Kirby from the time she was with Kevin Sturgis.
Go. Oh, my, oh, my. That Kirby gets around, doesn't she?
What the hell are you doing here?
Have you heard from the lovely Dixie?
Well, if I had, you wouldn't get the memo.
Well, maybe she's spending some time with friends from the good old days.
There's no word on Dixie yet.
Yeah, well, we may have something that can help you out with that.
We? You two friends again? Look, if you and Tweedledum here plan on compromising my investigation again...
What do you think of it? Did you know your husband's friends?
What does Garrett have to do with...
So I guess he never told you that he knew the murdered member of an organization that you're investigating. Imagine that.
Can't ignore it.
Look, Garrett is on the board of half of the charities in New York. He takes pictures with strangers all the time.
So what's your point? Dixie's a stranger? Not to Garrett. They were seen numerous times together in Pine Valley.
Talking at the wedding.
So I saw them too. What's the big deal? An old friend can't wish me and my husband well on our wedding day?
At exactly the same time that Dixie left Julia to make a plea for her life?
A plea to whom?
The man that was trying to kill her. The man in charge.
Coincidence?
We need to talk to your husband, Mimi. Where is he?
I'm not letting you talk to anybody. Do I need to remind you I'm in charge here?
Of course you are.
I'm not letting you interrogate Garrett.
If there's nothing there, why can't we ask him a few questions?
Do you hear yourselves? I mean, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. Garrett is not involved with the organization.
We're not saying he is. All we're saying is we want to talk to him.
Garrett is an honest businessman who does wonderful things for his community. You know what? You're worried about Dixie, and you want something to pin this on, and that someone is not my husband.
What are you afraid of, Mimi?
I am not afraid of a damn thing. You have a photo of my husband with Dixie and her ex. They've been seen together. That adds up to nothing. Dixie looks just as guilty.
We also have this. Look at the date. It was found near where Julia gave your Fed pals a slip.
So you found a valet ticket. What, did you find it in the road? Garrett was not the only one at the yacht club that day, and he certainly wasn't the only one who valeted his car.
Why don't you at least dust it for prints?
We know about the dragon.
So what? Garrett has a tattoo of a dragon.
Julia's informant, the one who was killed at Wild Wind, identified the man after her as the dragon.
Who the hell do you think you are? And what else are you holding back?
Nothing. We're just trying to find Julia and Dixie and keep them alive.
All you have done is get in my way and get people hurt.
We got information now. Act it. Call Garrett.
Not a chance. I am not going to get sucked into any more of your little games. You are going after Garrett to get back at me.
Amy, that's ridiculous. This has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, that's right. I blocked your little vigilante moves, and now you're accusing my husband.
What do you think? Every time I get thrown in jail, I'm going to go after the cops? Come on. That's not gonna
Forget it.
happen.
It'll be a nightmare.
Yeah, you're just trying to find some new way to undermine my investigation.
Mimi, you can't turn this thing around on us.
Stop attacking my husband. He is a model citizen. He's admired, respected in the business community, and he does not have a record.
Noah told Julia that the man he was after was untouchable. Married the head of the task force. What do you get? Don't get more untouchable than that.
Not dragging Garrett into this.
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you know we're onto something.
You know what? You're wasting my time. Why don't you get out?
Mimi, you and I go back a long time. You know me. I would not do this to you because of some kind of grudge.
I can't count on either one of you for anything.
That's not true. Look, I know you love Garrett just as much as I love Dixie, but the fact is she had a couple secrets. Maybe he's got some too. And you got to put aside your personal feelings, look at what we brought you, and act like the good cop that I know you are. You've got to question your husband.
Excuse me for interrupting, but I need to speak to my wife.